Nathan Brandon Masters. It's been a while, so I'm finished with everything. Everything's off to the printers and everything. I'm just waiting for a price, but all that's done. I'm working on other projects now. I have a link in the description if you want to see something I did that's not AI. It's Victor Locke Demon Hunter Demon Nor. It is on Kickstarter right now, or at least the preview, the pre-launch thing is up there, but it should be live tomorrow. And I got Oren Kramick to do a cover for this, so you definitely want to check this out. But I'm going to talk about some stuff that I haven't seen a lot of people talking about, and that is enhancing your own artwork. And this image you see right here, you guys might remember this from an image that I drew a while ago. And if you don't remember it, it is, you guys might remember this image. This is something I drew in my sketchbooks. So you can create from your thumbnail. So a lot of times people, obviously before you do a book, you're going to do a thumbnail or a rough. This doesn't necessarily work so well with whole pages, but when you're doing the full page like this, you're doing a piece of spot art or something like that, you can do your concept and then run it through AI, and then you can actually get a full result. Now, this was an image I was doing. I was actually practicing for the manga book that I wanted to do, and so I did that and used Wumbo Dream, of course. This is what like I said, this is what I used. I did a prompt for Woman in the Shadows by a wall, by the wall, it should say a wall, and black and white. It's a very simple prompt because the art is already there. In Wumbo, you can actually use this, and this is the image input. You see I have some things in here already, and what I'm using is the anime style. But you don't have to use the anime style. You could actually use, this is one I'm one of my favorites right here. This is Ink V2. I like V1, but V2 is a little bit, it depends on what you want to do. So I tend to like to have it where I can give it to my colorist and let them do their thing because I might want it colored in a certain way. So I tend to like the black and white stuff, or I might just want it black and white. But we're going to use the same prompt, Woman in the Shadows by the, I'm going to say by a wall, black and white. And the reason I'm saying black and white, this usually comes out in black and white, but sometimes it'll come out in color. So this is just to see what this will come up with. You can jump between the two and see what you like better depending on what type of book you're doing. So you see this did a whole different thing with it. So the anime style did it much better and much closer. But let me check something out first. Because you can tell it how close you want it to stick to the style. So let me make sure I have that set. So we're going to click on this. Oh, wait, I think I clicked off of it. All right, so let's do it again. So here you have weak, normal, and strong. So let's go with normal and see what we get. And I'm not going to make you sit through the whole generation, so. All right, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. Very artsy. And you're going to get 4 different variations on here. All right, so you have all 4, and you have a little differentiation in each one. Very artistic. So, like if you were just doing a black and white comic, you would want to use something like this. Like this is the kind of stuff that you wouldn't necessarily want to see in color. This looks beautiful as it is. You can do a whole black and white comic that way, or you can do like I did and make the blacks a single color. Same thing would be true with if you were. Let's try this style. This is gloomy. I've been using gloomy a lot. You know what? Let's not do gloomy because gloomy comes out a little bit more AI looking. Let's go with this one because this one's more of a drawn style. So let's look and see what this gives us. So you can just do this, just go through these variations to see what it is you want. If you can, if you get anything that you want from this. I'm pretty sure if you do it a lot, you will. This is really good, like I say, for covers, posters, prints, cards, any kind of standalone or spot art, this is great for. And like I said, this is going to look closer to the original. You have a little bit of color here, but that could be easily taken out. If you're going to do a black and white book, you can easily take that out in your art program. Now, if you want to get it really close to the image, what you're going to do is you're going to go down here, see where it says strong. You're going to go all the way over there to strong, and then you're going to run it again and see what happens. And you're going to get this much closer to, see, closer to the actual image. This one's taking a minute. This one's real close. This one's nice. This is, again, from the thumbnail right here. That's what you get. So let's try another one. Now, this is one I already have loaded. You might remember this. This was Ash, and he was standing in a bathroom. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it normal. But I know for a fact that this was supposed to be, actually I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so we're going to keep it normal. I'm going to say African American man standing in a bathroom with power emanating from his hand. Okay, I'm going to see what it does with that. And we're not going to start with the strong one first. We're going to stay here with the Bulo cut. Let's go with that and see what that has to offer. And then we're going to go back to the anime, because this was actually supposed to be a manga image. So let's see what this has. Oh, you know what's happening here? I forgot to add some things. I didn't mention that he had an afro or a goatee or any of that. So not exactly what I want, but it's, well, he's got some power there. That one's got some power emanating, but not exactly what I want. So we're going to go, of course, back to strong. Let's go to anime. And I'm also going to add black and white line art. I should have probably put that in front. Let's do that in front. And I'm not going to do any weights or anything. We're going to say black and white art, line art, put a comma there. African American man standing in a bathroom with power with an afro. That's what I missed. With an afro. Okay. Beard and goatee. All right, that's what we're doing right now. So let's hit it, see what we have. So all I'm doing is just describing the image, and so the AI is going to use my image as a reference and then create an actual finished image. So that's nice. That's actually close. This is probably closer to what I would be looking for, although I wouldn't have him looking directly at the reader. But maybe that's what you know what? I'll look at because maybe he's doing that. No, okay, this is probably closer. But you see he's got the outfit and everything. Again, I would take this and just take it into Photoshop or whatever and just make it black and white. And even the hands, this hand's good. But over here, this hand's, that's kind of weird. But nice hands, nice hands. He's holding something in his hand. That's pretty good. This is pretty good. But these could be corrected in Photoshop, Pixelmator, whatever your art editing program is. You can edit it in that program. So those are things you can do. And we're going to let's jump over here to Spectral. Spectral is something that I use. This is Spectral V2. I use Spectral a lot when I did Curse Risen. So I use Spectral a lot. City, all those. Let's see what we get using Spectral. This is actually pretty nice. The hand is iffy though. Iffy hand again. Now the thing about it is he looks older here. In these, he looks older. I I don't know. Maybe did they give me a cracked mirror? I don't know what they did with this one, but these are decent. But the ones I did with the anime, that's the best. Uh, let's go right here, and then this is going to be the last one we run for this image. And stay tuned because I'm going to run a cover mock-up through this. Oh, this is nice, but again, you have more of an older looking Ash. Uh, he's got the power coming from the hand though. Dude's got a bunch of fingers over here. This hand's fine. Bunch of fingers over here. Seems like it's always getting this hand good, and these fingers is iffy on. And that could possibly be because, I drew it that way. So there's that. But you have all of these. These all look nice. Again, don't know why he has a puffy arm, but I could just, like if I were doing a black and white, just a straight up black and white book, I would use this setting. So this is decoy. Okay, I did decoy here. I'm just going to do, this is going to be a basic one. This is just going to be a vampire in black and white. And the reason, some say black and white line art. And the only reason I'm doing it this simple is because that's all this is. This is just an image of him standing there. And I use this, I was using this image a lot. Like if I just wanted to have him talking to someone, I would just kind of cut him out and drop him on the page and alter it a little bit. So, oh, wait a minute. Yes, I need to be specific here. Vampire guy. So this is going to be Wumbo AI's version of decoy. And this looks badass. Let's see if I get something else. These look pretty good. These all actually look pretty good. And what I would do is if I'm just dead set on the hair, which I kind of am because that's like his thing, which is weird because it's kind of like nowadays. Just like nowadays when people see his hairstyle, they connect it to Goku. So, and when I created this character, Dragon Ball Z wasn't a thing, or at least not as big in America like it is now. So this would be a pretty good interpretation of his hairstyle, except it goes back instead of forward. So I definitely like that. Let's just say I wanted to do, let's use gloomy because you know what? Let's try this. You know what? Let's try gloomy because I haven't done gloomy at all. Gloomy is one that I don't think I did it last time. Gloomy is one that I like. I like the way it looks a lot. But like I say, that has more of an AI look to it or more of a graphical look to it as opposed to a line art look. So you get your variations here. And all of them look good. I like this. I like that with the little line of hair hanging down. I like that one. So, and finally, we'll do the bulo cut, see what that looks like. And this is actually closer to what he looks like. Damn nice. Yeah, this right here, that's nice. So yeah, all of those look good. Let's see, where was that one at? This one, like this one. I would bring the hair over a little bit, but yeah, he's got the bats flying around him. That's cool, and he's not necessarily a vampire, but he's it's a long story. Here's another one. Cartoonist V2. Now, Cartoonist comes out more of a like a caricature. I don't know how it's gonna look on here, but that's what it normally does. Actually, this looks pretty good. Oh, this looks almost exactly like the piece. That's nice. So yeah, this is cool right here. Although he made him look a little bit older, but that's cool. So those are things you can do. And one more thing I want to do was, this is a page that I did. Actually, I shouldn't be using. I'm going to use it for this, but I'll show you when I go over here. You now have the ability to do 5 different sizes. You have the 916, the 1:1, the 16:9, the 3:4, and the 4:3. So right now I'm using 916, but I really should be using 3:4. So, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna use this since we got it up here now. So the prompt here is a bald African American man in a button-down shirt talking to a woman with big hair, dressed in a business suit in an office with glass walls. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna say comic book splash page. Okay. And I'm going to actually go all the way to strong and see what that's going to give me. I should put down there that she was wearing glasses as well. But what this will do is this will also do blue line stuff. So if you're doing blue line art and you're going to send it out to an anchor, you can throw it on here, have the AI give your pencils a touch up, then send it on to the anchor. Now, for those of you who do your own inks, you can still sell your boards. If you have a large format printer, you can print this right on the board and then do your inks over this. So you can do it there. Let's see, what are we doing there? Ink. Let's try Gloomy. See what we'll do with Gloomy. So Gloomy has its own thing that the heck is going on with this. And it likes to put glasses on people. So you can run it again though, but this looks closest to the actual, and this is actually real nice. This is a nice image right here. So I might actually use this, but that's what you can do with AI. You can use AI to enhance your own artwork. Some people feel AI is stealing people's art, which is going to be, by the time anything actually goes through as far as law or anything like that, AI is going to have, it'll have it advanced so much that that's probably not even going to be a worry. And this Wumbo AI has its own things in place to get original imagery. But these are things you can do with AI to enhance your own artwork. And then, of course, you can go back in if you're not happy with what you have here. You can keep running it here, or you can just go back in. Let's try a Bulo cut. Or you can just go back in with, whatever art tool you're using, and you can just go back in with that and fix it up the way you want it to get it to look the way you want it to look. Now, the issue you're going to have is, see, it did it again with the glasses. I'm gonna put you can do negative. That's another thing here. There's been a lot of updates to Wumbo Dream, so you can actually do negative prompts now. So this actually looks closer to my style. I like this with the eyes. Now, like this back here, I don't know what's going on back here. I don't know why they're both bald, but like I could erase her from back there and put her back there. So that's nice. But I think I'm going to run this again at the bigger, wider size. So you can do all those things with this. It's all up to you. And the last thing that I want to say is that you can also make something completely different. Let's see. I have a cover in here somewhere. All right. So this was the mock-up I actually did for Curse Risen when Victor Locke was actually still in the book. So you see we got Night Evil up here, we got Victor, we got Ashen, we have Lauren and Decoy back there, because Decoy, we were going to throw Decoy into the book to introduce him early. I'm not going to do anything specific with this book. I'm going to keep, see it's here, it's on normal. We're going to go all the way to strong, but I'm not going to be very specific about this, okay? So we're going to create a completely new cover from this cover. Prompt is going to be cinematic action adventure, comic book cover, urban fantasy, urban setting. And we're going to see what it thinks similar but different is. So I like doing this because I always like to see what it comes up with. So we have what? We have a woman over here, which is, can never have too many women. Yeah, see, it did it again. Gabe said, this cover needs another woman. So it's that, but it's nice. It's nice though. It looks really nice. Oh, it's okay. That looks good. Very manga-esque style. And of course, you have the original. So very nice, or what's close to the original. And I think this looks amazing. So let's go over here, and I'm going to go for the Bulo cut. We'll see what that does. it put a it put a building in his face. But you have Night Evil, you have Ashen. Uh, well, that's a dude. You have a random dude back here. You have Night Evil. Let's see if it did anything else here. Okay, well, this is closer, right here. What else we get? Okay, so we have Lois Lane type up here. We have Ashen back here. We have what looks like a college jock, and kind of I don't know what that guy is back there. He looks like he's a thug, college thug. I like what it did with the buildings and everything back there. Let's go with Gloomy. We'll see what Gloomy has to offer. I don't know. We're gonna regenerate that one. I don't know what that one's all about. This is nice right here. I like this. This one's nice. And they threw a little color in there. You can just desaturate that in your art app. So all of these are actually really nice. Let's go to this front one, see if it's regenerated. It did, and this looks pretty good. And again, all of these, if you want to go into a program and fix these, you could do that. I mean, as core, it's just line art. You bust out your tablet and you just go in there, fill around, make it the exact way you want it to be. So people can't get mad at you. You're stealing people's art. No, this is my own thing. And now I'm going to show you one more thing. We're going to run this cover on weak. And when you do this, you're going to get something completely different, but it's still going to use the image as a bit of a basis, but it's going to do something way different. Maybe. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it kind of stays within, but usually it does something completely off key. So, see, this is completely different than what it is. It gave you some kind of superhero cover. Don't know how I got that from what I put in there. Let's see here. Wow, they got giants and stuff going on. What the? All right, so let's just say besides I put retro style in there. Let's take retro style out. I must have put that in there somewhere. So we're going to take that out. And I'm also going to say multiple characters. All right, so we're going to do that. Again, this is on week. Some stuff coming out already. And for some reason, this guy gets kind of big on people jumping from things. They think they're doing a Batman book or something. Saw that already. Oh, this is looking nice. But if you want a little more control, you're going to want to use that normal or strong setting. You know what? Let's go ahead and go back to throw it in Ink version 2 and see what that gives us. So let's create. And each of these styles kind of have their own thing and their own feeling and everything. So play around with the styles. See, this is different than what we were getting before. You can get something really nice playing around with this thing like this. I'm telling you, I do this stuff all the time. The creative juices are just like off the chain. It's almost addictive, especially if you're a writer. Oh man, this is crazy stuff. And if you're a writer artist, you're just in the house all day, just creating stuff. Just like, man, what can I do with this? Man, this is a good idea. Man, I can use this for that. It's wild. And last one, let's look at Gloomy on the weak setting. And we'll see what that comes up. And then I'm out of here. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Dude, come on now. That's off the chain. Now that's off the chain right there, dude. Come on now. I'll come back to that later. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'll do something with it. And now you can do variations with this. Just go down here and click this button and you'll get different variations. You can also do edit with text. That's iffy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But this is how you get your variation on a similar theme. And you also can do this when you're doing characters and you want to use and you want to get a similar character model. You can do the same thing with the variations. So there you go, guys. And one last one for you guys. Let's do the anime setting, and we're gonna do it on strong, and then go for anime and see what we can get there. You know, they just did a manga, Peach John, Cyberpunk Peach John. It looks nice, man. It looks nice. So, and that was done all in AI as well. And I think that guy's a writer, and he just started doing his thing in AI. So this is what it looks like with the anime setting, guys. So that's it. That's where I'm going to leave you. So hopefully this helps somebody out there who's trying to find their way with AI and they want to work with their art as well as some of the AI stuff. You can do that. You know, a lot of you guys, you know, if you've been with me for a while, you know, I used to do the foreground. You know, I'd draw stuff in the foreground and then I would take photos and make that into the background, particularly with exteriors. And I can do all that in AI now. So it merges my work with the AI stuff. So really nice stuff, man. I'm enjoying this. I think you will too. There's a lot of money to be made, a lot of ideas to be produced. Other than that, guys, Victor Locke, Demon Hunter, Demon Noir on Kickstarter now. That's a non-AI comic book, so you can check that out. You take it easy. Nathan Brandon Masters. Asta.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn.